Hello, this is Teresa. I'm back with part 2 of my stretch bracelet. Well, remember on my first one, I was saying I never have to worry about my phone cutting out anymore? Well, it did cut out, my camera. But that's because it wasn't charged all the way, the battery. Now, on my battery, I have 4 hours, of video recording. But my video here is only going to be a half hour. But I wanted to show you how I finished my bracelets with the charms and stuff. These are the bracelets I showed you yesterday that I did. We're going to make it similar. Well, see, I put my hands out, it goes out of frame. I have to look up to make sure I'm in frame because I put it towards me, it's gone. My camera has a lot of different options on it. It's complicated. So I'm going to do this video and then me and Chris are going to go over all the different choices that we could make. Here's this camera. It's really, really a nice one. And I gotta learn it. I want to learn how to do stuff. So I'm gonna put these over here. But the bracelet is gonna be made similar to them. Okay? We're gonna be using Stretch Magic 7mm. You see a better frame. I gotta push my arms. I have to look at my camera while I'm talking. That's one thing I have to get used to too. And we're gonna attach it to one of these. I'm going to use silver this time. We are going to make an Asian bracelet. And these are the beads that I'm going to use. It's going to have, here, let me put this down. It's going to have little kitty cat charms in the middle of the bracelet. And red and white. And then it's going to also have these type of beads. It's going to be an Asian bracelet. And with an Asian bracelet, I bought these a long time ago, these charms, and I never got to use them, and I wasn't sure what to use them with, but a little glass teapot, can you see? Isn't that adorable, huh? A little glass teapot, a little cup, see it? I'll be able to tell when it's on. I'm hoping you can see. I have to learn how to do the zoom. And a little plate. They are so cute. And it even comes with a little spoon. See that? So I'm only going to put one spoon because I have another set of these. Yeah, that's a spoon too. I have another set of these. I have like 2 other sets. But I'm only going to put, see, I have enough here for like 2 sets. Right here is what I'm saying. But I have different types of these too. But anyway, here goes. Whoops, dropped my little ring. We're going to measure out enough cord to take this thing off. Because you got to make sure it's long enough. You don't want to run out of Stretch Magic. Okay, let's see here. I got to stop putting my hands in towards me. My camera, I can't really, let's see. I see that's about good enough. Yeah. I cut it down just a little bit farther down just for good luck. And then you take it, oops, put it through your little ring, okay. And then you take your ring, you put it on your macrame board. Or you could use something else, some other kind of foam. Now these rings, oh no, it fits, there you go. Let me see now, I'll show you. See, I'm using a macrame board and I got my ring around that little thumbtack. You pour it out even, and then we're going to make our knots on it. Oh, let's stretch it first, because last time I didn't get to stretch it. I stretched it with the beads on, and it's always good to stretch it without the beads, because you can get in there and in all different positions and give it a good stretch. There you go. One time I had Amazon. I ordered something from Amazon, and they send you like the Stretch Magic, and I had my bracelet all made, right? And so I'm stretching it to make sure, it's stretched good enough. and it broke. And beads all over the place. So the Amazon Stretch Magic stretch stuff is cheaper than what you buy in a store. I do one knot, so I don't use that. I keep it just in case I don't have any more. But I really wouldn't count on that to last. Now it's 2 knots, okay? I always do a third, because the second knot, all you gotta do is just wiggle it with your fingers and it comes right loose. You don't want that happening, you know? And you take your glue. B7, oops, see, I'm not in flame, I gotta look up. I gotta get used to it. I think maybe the camera needs to be pointed down, maybe? I don't know. I'm looking in my little view window. And you put a little dab of glue. That's all you need, a little tiny drop. And then you take your string and you tie one more knot right on top of that glue. And that's my security. So you don't have a big knot. What you want to do is grab your strands and you pull your knot back as far as what you can get it. You can't really tell when you got the beads on anyway with your knots. Okay, now let's see. Now this is going to be another trial to run. Oops, I think one's longer than the other. Let me cut this part off. I'm hoping I have enough string now. I should. Okay, there we go. Where did it go? There it is. Okay. Now, what we're going to do first, I kind of got this, oh, important. Don't forget to put your top on. I have my ring light up above, so I don't have to use this as a top light. I can use it to look through. And dry glue around it. There you go. Because if you don't, that will harden. Okay, now, what I want to do is take, whoa, one of these here beads. Like, whoa. I think it's just better if you just watch me instead of me trying to hold it up to you. Because I'm clumsy. The beads go all over the place. Okay, magnifying glass, come here. And this one gets 2 strands. Put 2 strands through here. So you get 1 strand through. You take your other strand and put that through. My magnifying glass needs to be a little bit closer to me. Nope, that's all I can come. Okay. You pull it, get the strands, and you pull that all the way up. Okay. Now we're going to do the red and white beads. Yeah, the red and white beads. Now I picked the smaller ones for this one, so I'm not sure how it's going to be, but I think I have enough beads there. So I took them all out. Put a red bead on one strand, and then you put a red bead on the other strand. Do you see what I'm doing? Okay. 2 strands. I can't move over in my chair. I'm trying. I sit in my lounge chair. I have arthritis really bad in my knees. And if I'm sitting with my legs hanging, like in a regular chair, my knees start to hurt like crazy. And then also my back hurts. And now I'm using these little teeny tiny beads, because my beads came in all different sizes. So I'm using this teeny tiny one for the middle. Okay. You put this one on. You take another, but I'm in frame. Like I said in one of my other videos, if you can't see me, right, just reach through the camera and just smack, smack, smack. And say, I can't see you, and then I'll do it right. Okay. It would be neat if they would invent cameras like that, and you watch these cooking shows on the videos, and they're able to take the food that they made and put it right through the computer, it'll give you a taste. It's like, when are they going to come up with that technology, right? We're in the year 2000s. It should have been here by now. Okay. And, oops, nope, a red one. On this side. I gotta put it over here with my magnifying glasses, because I can't see. Oops. There we go. Okay. Now I want to put another one of these here kind of beads on. This one gets 2 strands. Bring my magnifying glass over more. There, now I think I'm in frame for you. See, a lot of people, when they do these videos, right, they'll sit at their computer and they have the camera behind them. But being that I'm in a lounge chair, I have it in front of me. But I'll get it right. The other one that I took looked really good. I wasn't going to upload that because I messed up, right? You know, because it cut off. But I just didn't feel like doing it over. Because I did so many on my phone trying to get it uploaded. But anyway, this is what we have so far. Okay. Now we're going to do a little kitty cat. Now we always got to make sure the kitty cat is facing you. So you don't have like all mixed matched kitty cats going all different directions. Yep, this one gets 2 strands. And you pull that up like this. All the way up. Then you take another big bead. This one gets 2 strands too. Oh, almost forgot. Happy Easter! I hope everyone's having a wonderful Easter. We're going to try going to the casino buffet to have a Easter dinner. Now, last time we went, it was like Christmas time. It was so packed. The line went around the corner. I said, no, I'm hungry. We didn't even bother waiting. So I'm hoping it's probably going to be crowded, but I want to wait this time. Now you do this, the one stream with the red beads again. I think it should take like about 5 things of these before it's, you know, so it's fit my wrist. I gotta get it to 9 inches. And it was a little bit over 9, that's good too. Because you don't want these types of bracelets to fit tight. The only ones that should fit tight around your wrist is like the seed bead bracelets, things like that, and maybe the pony beads. Now we're doing the white. You know, I bought so many beads that have shapes, you know, for my focal beads. Wait a minute. Now, I have to buy more pearls to go on it, or other beads besides the pearls. Now these are all glass beads. These here, the red and the white aren't, but the oops, no, I don't want that one. See, I have a hard time concentrating and talking at the same time. Come on, going through. Whoops. Some of these beads just don't want to cooperate. There we go. And then, you know, another red bead. But I'm thinking about doing a lot of my diamond painting today, I'm thinking. And now we're going to take a colored bead, glass bead. I'm going to put 2 strands through it. There you go. There you go. All the way up like this. You worry about tightening it when it's all done, because it wouldn't make it. It would just keep coming loose if you tightened it down. So when you're done and you're tying your knots at the end, you snug them all up before you finish. Make sure the kitty cat is the right way. These are very pretty beads. I bought these a long time ago, and you know, I haven't seen them. I got these from Michael's, and I haven't seen them since. Especially the teapots ones. I haven't seen teapot ones for a while. And I love tea sets. I went to Germany once to visit my sister. And beautiful tea sets out there, and they weren't expensive. I got one. It's a real pretty flower tea set, $25. Over here in America, you buy the same kind of tea set. Geez, you pay like about $90 for a tea set. Oh no, yeah, the red one. I'm right. No, I'm wrong. I gotta put one of these underneath. And that's what I did with my one bracelet that I was making that failed. The one with the bows. I think it was like part 1. I was doing the purple, and I meant to put white in between the purple and then white to end it or something, but I used purple, and so I did that wrong. And that's why I took it apart. You know. And I thought, well, I'll do that one later. I might do that one again with you later on. But I decided I'd do something different this time. Oops. Doesn't want to go through. There we go. Pull it up. Yes. Pull it up again. Now we do with the red bead. And you put another red bead over here. My guinea pigs are decorating their houses. They like the jewel on them. But I like it when they do that. That's why I got the wooden houses for them. Keeps their teeth trimmed. And so they're following their teeth down. One day I can take a video of my guinea pigs so you can see them. I bought my guinea pigs when my sister passed away. I was so very upset, and I wanted instant happiness. And I've always wanted a guinea pig because I thought they were so cute. First, never wanted to get one, but I told him, I said, I'm getting a guinea pig and you're not stopping me. Because I was so hoping that guinea pig was going to cheer me up. And it did. I mean, I ended up having to buy more than one because they said that, you know, you can't just have one. They live better in a group. So I bought 2, and I bought 2 more. But now I only have 3 because one of my guinea pigs passed away. But I like my guinea pigs a lot. But they just take up so much space over there in my kitchen. And I could have my crafty stuff over there, you know. But I got my craft stuff by my door. I don't use that side door over there. It goes out to my old wooden deck, and so I don't use that. Okay, now. Okay, now I need one of these. I'm still in frame. Can you still see me? Okay. through here. Once I put this on the kitty cat, I'm going to measure it to see if it's long enough. Also, the other one was the bows too. It wasn't as loose as what I wanted it to be. I should have put one more set of thick beads on it because it fit a little bit snug. I didn't like that part too. The kitty cat. Okay, let me see. Yeah, honestly, I think I could go a little bit longer. I think one more thing would do it. Yeah, I think so. So, I'm going to go with one of these other glass beads. I had a different type of glass bead, but they're different than these. See these here? These are like little flowers on them. I'm going to use them for something else. 2 strands go through here. I wonder what everyone thinks about my videos. I'm always watching YouTube videos on how to make bracelets. Oh, and they seem like they're so professional, professional jewelry teachers, I'm not that professional speaking. I know how to do the bracelets, okay? But when I go to describe how you do them, I don't think I sound that professional. So, if anyone wants to leave a comment what they really think about my videos, let me know, okay? I can take criticism as long as it ain't rude. I don't like rude comments, but I can take criticism. So if I'm not like in screen, or if I should be doing this closer, because I do have a zoom thing on my camera, I could zoom you guys in, so then you can see up close and personal how I'm doing this. Yeah, I need this. Okay, where yet? Now to finish this part off, to make it even with the top, you need another one of these. And then I think this is going to be long enough for a bracelet. You put it through here. And another one. Enough. Boy, this one just doesn't want to go through. What am I doing wrong here? There we go. Yep, it went through. Okay, now I believe this is long enough. Now, even measure it and see. So I don't want it too long. Okay, so I take it off the ring. Okay. Oh yeah. Yeah. Let me see on my wrist. Yeah, let me tie it first, and then I'll see on my wrist. Now on the end, because it might be a little bit loose, but if I took anything off, it would be, that's a totally different bead altogether. That's a real thick one. I mean loop, rather. Let me smooth this down. Okay, now this is where you tighten it. First you do one knot. Come on through there. There you go. Now this is where you take it and you snug it all up. It'd be best if you put it back on the pin to do this though. so you don't have no gaps. Ah, that just ain't fitting, so I'm going to do it like this. These silver loops I think are smaller than my gold ones. My gold ones fit on there. Oh good. You snug it all up. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's snugged pretty good. That's 2. Right? I did 2 knots, right? This is 3 knots. Now, do a little bit of glue. I hope that's not going to be too big on me. I think it's going to be fine. Take a little bit of glue. A little drop. Tie one more knot. This glue doesn't take long to dry. But before I cut my strings, I like to have the glue drying a little bit, not being all wet. You put this on. Get it in there. There we go. Whoa, it's almost like drying inside. Now I'm going to measure it for real. Pick this up. Now if I was going to put it on my wrist, that would fit real nice on my wrist. Yep. So now what we're going to do is I have to put for one the lobster clasp on it. So you close it. So my lobster clasp. And what I use for that is I use my needle nose pliers. That's to hold it. I like these because they're little at the tip, and I have a big loop. I have. They're all that big. Let me see. These loops I got from Amazon, and they're opened. I like it when they're closed because sometimes they're open, all cockeyed, and when you go to close it, it's all crooked. And then you take your lobster claw, put that on there, right? You pull this on out. Oops. And you put it here. Now when you go to close these guys, you use your flat pliers, see, pointy ones. Bring it over here, put it right here, and you clip. Sometimes it goes right, sometimes it doesn't, but you can always fix it. See. So the way they had it opened, it'll wiggle. Oh, there you go. That's perfectly closed now. And, see, I still got my strings on. I'm still waiting for the glue to dry. Now you can close it with this. Right. And that's perfect on my wrist. I don't want it any tighter. It could have been a little bit tighter. Putting it. I think maybe I should. Let me see, what should I do here? Okay. To make it a little bit tighter, I'll take this back off. Right. And you take this, reopen it. When you open them, you have it like this, you pull it forward to open them. Never pull apart. Remember that now. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to put the loop on this one. Now this was a ring one, and it does have a closed part. I guess see if that makes it a little bit tighter. So I'm going to open this one. I think I'm going to cut these strings off now because it's just getting in my way. There we go. Get it close to the knot, but I don't want to cut the knot. Okay, like that. Now I can toss them off to the side. Okay, now where was I? Okay, I'm going to take this here, find the opening, had it. There it is. And I'm going to open this ring. Just a little bit. There's glue on there. Okay, I can fit it. Let's open it a little bit more. Okay. Let's try putting it on this way. Because I have glue on it. You know, this ain't gonna fit. Oh, there it goes. It fit. There, now that's what you need to heal when you close your loops. With a nice click. Now I'm gonna put it on here. Now let's see how it fits. Yeah, that's better. Still a little bit loose, but I didn't want to mess up the thing. I should have used smaller loops. But I already got it on and tied. So I'm not going to bother. You could always, but I like that too, you could always take like a smaller bracelet, put it over top, like a little seed bracelet, then you don't have to worry about it slipping off your wrist. Now we're going to do the charms. Okay. Now these charms already have a little loop around them. Do a little teapot first. This video might be a little bit long. Put the little loop in the teapot. Now I'm going to hang the loop, the teapot, from this here one. You put it on that loop like that. And you close it up. There you go. And we need, oh, let's put, okay, now we'll do this one. Okay. Now for a little plate. This chair, I bet I'd find, if I dug inside of it, I'd find all kind of stuff. Oh, can I have a drink, boy? Okay. Pliers. Put a little loop on it. I hope these little loops look like they're closed. They look like they are. And I'm going to put this one on this side. Oops. Turn it around. This one get closed. Good. Oh. Come here, you. Let's see. Okay, here, I'll get it this time. And they don't close good. Like with this, you gotta pull it apart a little bit. And smash it on down. That's closed. Now we're gonna do a little cup. So, isn't it cute? I think it's just so adorable. These are little enough that'd be nice in a dollhouse. Okay, oops. Put it through the handle, not through the loop. There, now it's through the loop. Yeah. I want the cup to be a little bit lower than the plate. So I'm going to put a loop there. And I'm going to put this loop on. Over this side. And I want it where the plate is. Where's my plate? And I'm going to put it onto the loop of the plate. Oh, that closed real nice. And see, that got that so far. But the teapot needs a spoon. I mean, how are you supposed to put the sugar in your cup without a spoon, right? It's a shame this set didn't come with chopsticks. That would have been absolutely perfect. But then you still can't put sugar in with chopsticks, right? Oh, this looks cute. Okay, my teapot. Now the teapot, since the spoon's longer, oops, you have to just get the teapot. I'm just gonna have the, I'm not gonna put it on. I got that on right or what? No, I don't. Okay, let me see. Where's the teapot? This is the teapot. There, now I see where I'm putting it. Put it right on that same loop that you put the teapot. You know, truthfully, these loops here, I think I bought these from Michael's. Because, they're closing a lot better. Now, here's my Asian bracelet. Isn't that adorable? Can you see? Got my little teapot there. You know what, though? I put them all on the same loop. I didn't want to do that. So, this here loop, I don't know why I did that. I'm going to reopen it now. Sorry. Gonna have to do this again. That's what happens when you do stuff. You make mistakes. So many things here. I can't see where the opening is. Yeah, I see it now. I just wasn't paying attention. So I'm going to open it up. And I'm going to take it off this one. So I don't want it on that side. I want it on this side. So I don't want it to... Whoa! Okay. Plate. Let's see. Now, the plate. And one on this one. And this here loop. Or do I? No, I'm right. I'm mixing myself up here. Okay. I want it on this loop. It's the other side of the bracelet. So they're not all jumbled together, you know? And be better if you hold it with the pliers. See, I want it on this side. Then you put your little plate on. And you close it up again. Okay, now this video might have been a little bit longer than 30 minutes like I wanted. But there, can you see? I know I go out of frame, I gotta get used to my camera. Got the little teapot, the little plate there. This is what it looks like on. And you got your little tea set. That is just adorable. I really like this bracelet. You know what I might do? My son's wife loves Asian culture. I think I'm going to give her this bracelet. It's going to be for her when I go down to visit. But shh, I hope she don't see this video, because then she'll know and it won't be a surprise. Okay, now I'm going to let everyone go, because this was a long video. Thanks for bearing with me, because I made a little bit of boo-boos, but I corrected them. I want everyone to have a wonderful day. Happy Easter. Don't eat too many chocolate bunnies, okay? The jelly beans are okay. So I love the spiced jelly beans. And don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to leave a comment. And, let me know what you think about my video. And if you want, you can subscribe. I would like to have more subscribers, because then I know that you like my videos. So I want everyone to have a good day. And this is saying bye. And till next time. Okay. Bye-bye.